TPD, stand up. TPD is out there, outside, cracking down on y'all fake IDs.
Oh yeah.
No.
Soho, Ybor, they've gotten 50 arrests over the recent weeks with Operation Buzzkill.
Yeah, dude, they've been
Users
going
on
ham.
social media have already pretty much been told, y'all better put them things away. All right. Popular venues, according to this Fox 13 story, like Fat Tuesdays in Ybor, where they're being met with stringent ID checks. After 8, the bar is enforcing a strict 21 and over policy. And they have advanced ID screening devices to verify authenticity of identification cards. The devices not only detect fake IDs, but also alert staff if an ID has been scanned multiple times, with those preventing those passbacks. Like you make it through and then you make it down the line like, yo, you use it too. That is a felony.
Oh yeah.
It is.
It is, if you like, because like they say, what they're saying, at least the officers are saying, they're saying, if you have a fake ID, I can work with you. This is what one of the officers said. He said, but if you lie about it and try to hide it, you can go to jail for a felony.
Yeah, that's false.
So it's like you might as well just go ahead and just fess up and say, yeah, I got one, because then they won't come down hard on you. But if you lie and you make, I was always told, if you make me do my job,
Yeah.
then I got to like come down on you. But if you just say, hey, it's not mine.
And then they would confiscate it, and then you.
Oh, they definitely gonna
and
take
then,
it.
And then
they definitely gonna take
you're
it.
not going to go to jail. Or
But
anything.
you, at least you won't have a felony.
Yeah.
Because
okay, I get that.
it's
They
bad
don't want
business.
to. They don't want to arrest you anyway.
Yeah, you face serious consequences, including potential felony charges. That's what it says.
Okay. All right. Well, that sucks for them.
Which one did y'all have one?
A fake ID
Did
in
you?
college?
My ID was altered. It wasn't fake.
Bitch, that's fake.
No, because it was my real
What
ID.
did you do?
That's fake.
So with the old New York IDs, they actually changed it because of this. In the old ones, I was born in '88. I would just have to take a white colored pencil and I just have to change 2 numbers. So instead of 88, I was 83, and it is just one little dash that I had to put.
Actually, you didn't have to change 2 numbers. You just had to change 1.
Two, as in there's 2 places where your date comes up.
Yeah.
It was your date of birth, and then
Yes, you
on
had
the
to change
bottom
it.
right corner it says like with the year, so that.
So did you just shave off the left so your 8 looked like a 3?
Yep, exactly.
That is
Yeah.
smart.
And when I was arrested, when I was at Piranha, when I was a freshman in college.
Wait, when I was arrested
Yeah.
for your ID?
Yeah, I got a written arrest because I was in the
How you
club.
bury the lead, dog? We are here talking about people get busted.
Yeah, so
you could have been like, yeah, I did my time.
Yeah, no, I didn't do it. It was a written arrest, and I actually got it expunged because it was my first arrest ever. So yeah,
And it was
written
because of
arrest.
your ID?
Yeah, they saw me drinking inside with my girlfriend at the time, and they caught us because we were going crazy in the VIP area.
What do you mean crazy?
She
Wait,
got
This
us.
bitch is in the VIP with a fake ID.
Oh yeah, and so yeah,
Going crazy with drinks?
yeah, going crazy with drinks, but we were going at it, like me and her, like just
What do you mean at it?
making out in the club and stuff.
Wait a minute.
Cop came up to us. Cop came up to us.
If
like,
you ever do it in the dirt, don't do it with Rich. Rich gonna bring the papers.
But yeah, we got arrested. My girlfriend went to jail, occupied a cell. I got a written arrest.
How come she's in jail and you just got
Because
a written?
she was, at the time, she had a late birthday, and so she was technically 17.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh, yeah.
And how old are you?
DJ was over there. Shout out to the little homie over there with the bottles over there making out with girls. You living large, baby.
Yeah.
So the security guard was like, I gotta go over there and check it out.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
How old were you?
I was 18.
You're
We were
18,
we
okay.
were the same year. She
Gotcha.
just had a late birthday.
And you were just
Did-
making out?
Did you
Yeah,
have
just
a fake ID, Meredith?
Yes. I bought a chick's ID that sat in front of me in one of my classes at the University of North Florida. So she turned around. She was like, hey, I just got my ID. I just turned 21. Do you want to buy mine? And she was blonde and she looks very similar to me. And I was like, yes, I do. And she was like, $40. Boom. There you go.
Did you get caught with it?
Nope, never, not a once, never
Yeah.
one time. And plus, I was working for the radio station up there, so I was hosting a lot of club gigs and stuff like that. So I never really got ID'd. But if I went to like a bar with one of my girlfriends.
I bought an ID from the flea market in Tallahassee,
What?
and that thing looked so good to me.
It was your face?
It was my face.
Yeah.
And they would have a whole thing. It was like McLovin. It was
Okay.
kind of like that.
Oh my
But
gosh.
I got the glasses on. I got my Miami Hurricanes hat on, you know, because I'm just trying to look like somebody else.
Right. Uh-huh.
And that thing did not work anywhere.
It looks so
It didn't work anywhere. Like I got it, and I was like showing my friends, and they were all looking at me like, that ID card just look a little sus, because it wasn't a driver's license, it was just an ID card. So because I was 18, so I was like, you know, I hear you. I just came from Indiana. I'm here for college, blah blah. First dude I gave it to gave it back to me. He was like, bruh, I'm supposed to take this, but I want you to show that to some more people, because he's like, that ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Oh my gosh.
And so I went home for Christmas and told my cousin, I'm like, bro, I need like an ID. I got a drink, you know.
Yeah.
And so he gave me, because you used to be able to take your stuff that didn't have a picture, your birth certificate, your high school diploma, stuff like that, to go in and get another driver's license. Like, I lost my license, so you had to prove who you were. So I brought in all of his stuff that didn't have his picture on it, and next thing you know, I was Dale Diaz.
Oh my God.
Dale Diaz.
with a real Indiana license.
You look like a Dale.
I was Dale Diaz, because that's my cousin.
Yeah.
I was Dale Diaz for at least until I turned 21.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And so they just had like this billboard thing, kind of like Vegas Vacation, where you just stand there.
They just took a picture of you and put it in, like, it was just probably like the first computer.
They printed it off.
But I mean,
but
parents don't really go hard on fake IDs, and the whole point of this conversation is, your kid can catch a felony.
Yeah.
How many of you out there are aware that your child has a fake ID, and you just like, no harm, no foul? Because my dad knew, and he's like, boy, the cousin told me you got that ID. You better be careful out there. It wasn't hey, you can catch a charge. That's illegal. What are you doing? It was kind of winked at.
I had a friend that went to the DMV with fake paperwork and got a real ID printed with her name on it.
That's what I did.
Exactly. And she
that's
showed
against the law.
It is
really against the law.
Really against the law.
Because the paperwork, everything you sign say, hey, so to avoid perjury, you just basically saying, and I was like,
I couldn't believe.
Falsifying government issued identification.
Yeah.
That's right.
A felony.
Right. And so that's why I'm like shocked, because my dad he ain't tripped.
Yeah, which is crazy. When I saw it, it was a real ID. I was like, this is the smartest thing ever. Maybe I should do this. I'm so happy I didn't. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
I'm happy I did it.
That's falsifying records.
Yes.
Dude, I remember back when I was going to UT, you used to need 2 forms of ID to get into McDane's. It was so hard to get in with the fake ID back then. Yeah. And then it's like, I don't know what happened over the years. I guess they just kind of
it happens.
back down on it.
Yeah. Well,
This says, as a junior, I would use my dad's ID because we look like twins.
Oh, that's smart.
Now
Makes you really old, though.
My dad wouldn't go for it, but I could, I just couldn't pass for my dad, because my dad is 40 years older than me.
Yeah.
But we have the same name, and so that would help out a little bit, but it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember one time when I walked into one of the bars, and when I just turned 21, I walked into the bar that I always go to, and then the security guy was like, but you here every week, though. And I'm like, I just turned 21. They actually kicked me out of the bar because of that.
Yeah.
Out of the 813, it says, hi, I'm a security guard at a local pub. I turn them around on site when I see the little young asses come in my life. My fake ID out of the 813, my fake ID was my boyfriend's ex-girlfriend.
Stop it.
We hated each other, but we looked alike.
Yeah.
Somebody just said statute of limitations on fraud is long. Be careful, Orlando, admitting a crime.
Oh, yeah. Trust me. I mean, bro, I don't know if the statute of limitations goes from 18, but bro,
it was a while ago, bro. It was a while ago.
It was a long
Is it
time
longer
ago.
than 40 years?
No.
No, okay. I don't know what the statute of limitations is.
I mean, I've been here 26.
Yeah.
I was in Tallahassee 7.
Alexa.
So, yeah.
Damn, I was 18 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, I mean, listen, if they want to come after me, they can come after me, but you're going to have to prove it.
Right. Yeah,
we
we
ain't
were
gotta
just...
know more. Yeah, they're gonna bring up this audio. They're gonna be like, so did you not say that you used
We're
a fake
falsifying
ID?
stories here as well. I don't know
This
what
is
you're
theater of the
talking about.
mind, sir.
Yes,
This
exactly.
Did you go by Dale Diaz? Sir?
No, I did not. No, I did not.
Dale! Who's
Dale!
Dale?
He knew you had his ID.
He gave. Oh, I didn't have his ID. He gave me the information to go out there and get it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And I mean, and you know what? The paperwork's probably different back then. Way different.
I might be the same.
Shut up.
Good save, guys. 12 years. Somebody looked it up. 12 years is the limit in Florida.
Oh, we good.
See, I'm
straight.
Gucci. I am Gucci. I am free.
Hey.
They done took 50 of them to jail. You could be the next one. So if you're a parent that's allowing it to happen, you got to sit down with your kid and be like, look here.
Yeah.
You know what? If y'all want to drink, come here. Drink here at the house with your 19-year-old self. At the house. Yeah, I mean,
It's an option. That's also illegal. Or
That's illegal.
You're allowing underage people to drink at your house.
Yeah, that's illegal.
Y'all don't
say that.
understand how many people do
can't
that?
say-
How many? You.
It's okay.
Never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
We never
Let
said
them
that.
go out there with their license.
He was just joking. Theater of the mind.
It's theater of the mind. I did not say
No
that right
drinking
there.
underage.
No underage drinking, of course. But I'm saying if you're trying to allow your kid to do something, letting them have an ID is nasty work because you're going to send them out there to get arrested like somebody's bodyguard that just called in or just texted in. You're going to get them in trouble.
Yeah, I wouldn't allow them to take. I wouldn't allow my daughters just to take my ID.
Man,
they look like me anyway.
There are
so.
people out there who let their kids have a glass of wine with dinner.
Yeah, my mom let me do
And it's like, see that? And look at you. We know you're addicted to wine. So a 19-year-old who's at home having dinner or having friends over and they let them have a beer or whatever, that's against the law.
It's safer, though.
But, you know, I'm not saying do it. I'm saying some of y'all have.
Please don't drink underage.
If you loved that video, then you're going to want to check out more. Make sure you hit subscribe right below.